There was a guy. The guy was walking through the jungle, walking through the forest. When he was walking through the forest, he sat under the tree. And by luck, by chance, okay, by luck, by chance, there was a bottle under the tree. He sat on the bottle and suddenly come to know there is something. So he wake up and as he see there is one jinn in the bottle. You understand jinn, right? Like Aladdin's jinn.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So there was a jinn in the bottle. And jinn was requesting, please take me out from here. Please take me out from here. So he opened the bottle and jinn come out. The cloud comes up and suddenly the jinn says, okay, I am your servant. He said, I am your servant. Give me the order. I am your servant. You are my master and give me the order. Remember these words because this is important. I am your servant. You are my master. Remember these words. Then the guy says, okay, so if I become your master and you are my servant, you are my slave, what you can do for me? I don't know. He said, whatever you want in your life, I will bring it for you. Immediately. He got very happy. We need this jinn, man. I'm looking for this jinn. If I can find this bottle jinn somewhere in Bradley Beach, I will be. So the same way, the guy was looking for that jinn. And finally got it. He don't know what the jinn is, but now he knows. Jinn is gonna accomplish all your wishes. Now the jinn said one thing, only one thing I have to make sure before we start our contract. You have to give me work. You have to give me work. In any case, if you are not able to give me work, then I will eat you. And if you give me work, whatever you like, I don't care what is your wish, but whatever you like, if you are giving me work, I am not going to do anything to you. But as and when you are not able to give me work, I will kill you. I will eat you. He said, I have many wishes from number of years. You get tired, but I will not. So the relationship between the master and the slave gets started. So the first wish that the person makes, that I am moving in this forest from number of days and still it takes 5 to 7 more days to reach at my place. Can you give me your magic and can you put me in my home? Jinn says, the person was in his home. And Jinn was there with him. Jinn said, give me work. Oh yeah, I can this way. He said, I want a car. So if I want a car, I have to go to the dealership, I have to select the car, I have to do many things, and I have to complete the procedure, I have to complete the loan papers and everything, and it takes months, right? But for Jinn, he said, I want a car. Jinn said, go out and see the car. Oh, wow, that's good. He said, no, I don't want this car, I want a luxury car. Mercedes, BMW, Audi or like that. He said, oh, see, the car is there. Give me work or I will kill you. He said, yeah, don't worry. He said, now bring something from New Jersey, some food. I don't know what is famous there in New Jersey or what is famous where. But let's say bring something from Canada. Maple syrup, yeah. Canadian maple syrup is good, so bring some maple syrup from Canada. I want to eat it, putting on my pancake, and I want to eat it. So the Jinn says, the maple syrup is there. He started like he was so fond of maple syrup. He take the maple syrup and start putting it on the pancake. But Jinn says, 1 minute. Give me work. He said, but let me eat. No, 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 no. Give me work before. Then he realized there is something wrong going on. Earlier, the situation was the master and the slave. But now what is happening? The slave is asking too much. You bring the maple syrup, you bring the pancake, let me eat. He said, okay, let me take to the vacation. Like, I want to go to vacation to the Texas, or I want to go to the Las Vegas, or everywhere. So let me go there. So he said, you are in Las Vegas. And as and when you reach there, you see the big buildings and casinos and many things. And you just want to enter in there, but before that the jinn says, give me work. He said, I want a big home. Give me work. So ultimately the situation is like that. Now he realizes that earlier the master is the person who found the jinn. And the slave is the person who come out from the bottle. That's a jinn. But as the time goes, every time the jinn asks for one thing, give me work, give me work, give me. He was not able to even eat. He was in immediate tension. What I will give next, what I will do, what I ask him to do. He's not giving me time to eat even. Even I cannot sleep. He went to sleep, go to bed, and he said to jinn that, okay, go to bed and we will meet tomorrow morning. No. Give me work. And for whole night he is coming and taking all the things all together. He don't want something, still he asked the jinn to come and go and take it. But he was not able to sleep at night, and then he realized the situation that, oh, now he is becoming my master and I am becoming his slave. Just on paper I am master. And on paper he is a slave. But now he is almost keeping in fear all the time. Like if I am the employer and you are the employee. So whether you have to fear of me, like you have to be alert from me, or I have to be alert from you. Reverse way, right? Let's say if I am the owner of some very specific place, and if I see the dirt over there, I will come and ask my person, like you are handling it, why the dirtiness is there? So that is what I'm the owner, right? So if you are working under me, you have to be alert. So the alertness is on the employee side, the other side. Now in this scenario, the alertness is on, oh, let not that employee come. I will hide somewhere. But that was a jinn, right? He goes anywhere. So, now what happened? Master becomes slave and slave become master verbally, not on paper. On paper it's the same. Now he realized that what is happening to me. Actually he is a slave, but he is now master and I am the slave now. He is asking all the time works and he is able to complete the work within a fraction of seconds. It is not possible for me to provide that much work. And if I don't provide a work, he will kill me. So what I have to do? Then he thought, what will be the solution? And then he come out with the solution. He said, jinn, make a big tower like Eiffel Tower. He said, okay, done. Then he said to the jinn, okay, jinn again come with the same question, give me work. So the owner said, master said, go on the top. Jinn said, okay, I'm on the top. Come down. Jinn said, I'm coming down. Okay, keep it doing until I will tell you stop. And then the jinn got started, boom, boom, boom. After having like 1 month, he was enjoying, like the owner was enjoying, oh, let me eat pancake, let me go to vacation, let me drive my car, everything. And the jinn was crying, like he was saying, master, take me out from here. He said, I will take you out just on a one condition. If you go out from here and never come to me back, then I will. Otherwise, I don't want to stop. Keep doing. And then Jinn said, oh yeah, I'm ready. Other than doing this, let me go out. This is a simple story what I was talking about. The pain of life comes from the jinn, and when we are talking about the jinn is a mind. The mind comes up with number of thoughts, number of good thoughts, number of bad thoughts, and those thoughts are coming to you, and you are going and passing through each and every thoughts. We are assuming that whatever thought comes in, we have to mandatory attach ourselves with those thoughts and then perform the things. And by that way, whenever you get empty, let's say one of my friend was there in India, and he was not married. His mother and father was not living with him. So what he do? He stays at the office. He was a manager. He stays at the office. The office time is 6 p.m. When 6 p.m. everyone should go. But he stays there for 9 p.m. Once I went there and met him, and then the employees under them, I don't know whether this is structure or I think it is not, but in India it was the structure. If the manager doesn't leave, you cannot leave. So when I went there, he was my friend. Then when he was out, I was sitting with his employees, and one of the employees said, can you ask your friend to leave early? I said, what happened? Because he is not leaving, we can't go. He doesn't have the family, I have. If I follow the same pattern, in future, again I will be sitting here for 9. So please tell him. And then I tell my friend that what is happening? Why you are not going home? He said, I am good, like I don't care whether I go home or I stay here. Actually, I am feeling more satisfied here. I asked him, but why? 6 p.m. is a time out. You are done. Go home. He said, yeah, I understand that. But what I do after I go home? The time is gonna kill me. So rather than that, I am killing time. Because if I reach home at 6 and up to 10, I don't have anything to do. The food is gonna prepare in half an hour. And then again I have a 3.5 hours to go. That 3.5 hours cost me 24 hours. Rather than I just go home at 9, make a food, eat the food, within half an hour everything is done. I just make myself available for home, like do some routine activities, and at 10 I go and sleep. This is perfect for me. I said, yeah, it is perfect for you, but what about others? You are harassing them. You don't know, but you are. And then he made a declaration that if I am sitting, it doesn't mean that everyone have to sit. If you want to go at home and your work is done, you can go home. And then people were very happy. But my question is, why? Why the person have to be workaholic? Alcoholic is the same, but I'm saying workaholic. Because as and when you have to face yourself, we will be trying to run away from that situation. People are saying the word, people are using the word, I want my personal space. I understand that. And literally I understand that. And based on the word personal space, I created a camp that will be somewhere in October in India. That camp is for 10 days. Literally, you will be having a personal space. What you have to do, let's say, there will be 100 people sitting over there. We have ashram there, and people will sit there, and what they have to do, they will be having an 8 by 8 room. They will be having a one chair. They will be having a one lying something like on the floor or on the sofa or somewhere. So basically, they have basic necessities. And now, the rule is, you have to go in there, sit there, just sit there, just sit there for 10 days. You don't have to do anything else. Just sit like this. Even if you sit here for 5 minutes like this, you will come to know what is a pressure, what is a mind, what mind is doing with you. Mind is behaving like a jinn. What are you doing? Why are you sitting? Stand up. Do this, do this, do this. Drink water. So people have to sit there for 10 days. They have to sit there 10 days and to do nothing. Just like this. Believe me, initial 2 to 3 days, people were coming to me and asking me questions. Why I am here? Why, what I am doing? What I have to do? I can't sit like this. And every time I request them, oh, please wait for another 1 day. Just for me. I'm requesting you, please. So up to 4 days it was quite, 4 or 5 days it was quite like the person was fighting with himself. The mind is throwing the thoughts like a jinn. Give me word, give me word. Let me tell you one good thing over there. One funny story there. When I was there in India and I was taking the same camp, and at that point when I have access to everyone's, I can go in anyone's room anytime. That's what I told him. I gave the time that okay, this is the time I will be coming in and I will observe you everyone. So